Hello there, Craig Galloway here from Craig's Marketing Toolkit channel here on YouTube and also broadcasting live on my Facebook group. Thanks very much for coming along today and listening to the live, or if you're watching on the recording or watching it in the replay later on, then welcome to this video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new product I'm launching next week is Quiz Saas Pro. We've already spoken about the front end in yesterday's video. If you want to go and have a look at that, you can see it in the sort of live video section on YouTube. But today we're going to talk about the first upsell, which is QuizSAAS Gold. Now, you can unlock even more potential with QuizSAAS Gold. It's the enhanced version of QuizSAAS Pro, and it's your ultimate quiz creation tool, but it's also got built-in monetization and WordPress tools. Now, I'm going to show you some of the sort of sales page on QuizSAAS Gold and also show you a quick demo of it in action today. And tomorrow, on tomorrow's video, we're going to show you the QuizSAAS plugins. But first of all, let's have a quick look at the sales page. So bear with me while I show this on the stream. So here we go. This is the QuizSAAS Gold sales page. Hopefully you can see that on screen. It's, as I said, unlock even more potential with QuizSAAS Gold. It allows you, it's the ultimate quiz creation tool, and it's also got built-in monetization and also WordPress tools that we're going to talk about in the next video, the WordPress tools. So QuizSAAS Gold, there's a little video in there you can go in and it tells you a little bit more in sort of condensed fashion what QuizSAAS Gold actually does. I'm not going to play that today. You can go and look at the sales page to see that. So what is QuizSAAS Gold? It's an enhanced version of QuizSAAS Pro, and it is an all-in-one software solution designed specifically for entrepreneurs, marketers, and content creators who want to harness the power of quizzes to drive engagement and revenue with built-in lead capture or monetization if you want it as well. So what's unique about QuizSAAS Gold? Well, you can export seamlessly with HTML integration. Your quizzes look great wherever they're placed. You can easily export quizzes as interactive HTML files. They can be actually integrated directly onto your websites. They can be perfectly embed the quizzes into landing pages, blog posts, learning portals, and membership sites for an elevated user experience. You can also unlock monetization opportunities with gated content. You can transfer your quizzes into revenue generators, capture valuable emails by gating the answers behind an email sign-up, or enable pay-to-play for certain quizzes, charging a small fee for access to get the exclusive results or answers. Now, when it launches for next week, it launches on the 17th of June 25 until the 22nd of June, you're going to get a special introductory launch price of $47 for QuizSAAS Gold, and that's a saving of $50 on the normal price. At the end of the launch week, it will go up to the normal price of $97. So it's an exclusive launch offer, $47. It's a one-time payment with significant savings. It works. It works in both Windows and Mac because it's online, it's on the cloud, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So there's no risk at all. If for any reason you don't like it, just contact us and you'll get a refund straight away. But I'm sure you won't need a refund. So you can unlock your quiz power with QuizSAAS Gold. It's the ultimate quiz creation and monetization tools. And as I said earlier, this is some of the things it can do. So what is QuizSAAS Gold? It's a premium, easy-to-use platform that lets you create 6 different types of quizzes for any niche and subject that you can imagine. Whether you're a content creator, an educator, or a marketer, the platform gives you the power to build interactive quizzes that drive engagement, boost lead generation, and even generate income. So who benefits from using it? I've just said it. The platform's not just for tech-savvy individuals. It's perfect for anyone motivated to engage their audience and monetize their experience. So it can serve multiple niches. It's good for coaches and educators, marketers and agencies, content creators, and entrepreneurs. Why choose it? Because you've got, whether you're looking to test knowledge on fitness, marketing, education, or entertainment, QuizSAAS Gold is you covered. You can choose from 6 different quiz styles to match the content and mood you're going for. It's perfect for lead generation, educational content, social media challenges, marketing campaigns, and so much more. So you can export it, as I said, on this version, QuizSAAS Gold, which is not available in QuizSAAS Pro, but you can download the quizzes in HTML and you can download it as a sort of gated version where you can add in an email response, autoresponder to capture leads, or a buy button to take payment to give people the answers. So that's basically what the QuizSAAS Gold does. I'm not going to go through the rest of the sales page. You can go and have a look at that yourself, but there is a demo in here showing you how it works, and I'm just going to show you that now. Let's watch this demo. On tomorrow's video that I'm doing live, I'm going to talk about, we actually got one of our beta testers creates WordPress plugins, and they've created a WordPress plugin that works with Quiz Ninja, and it also allows you to import the quiz and use it inside of a WordPress website. We'll show you that WordPress plugin that comes tomorrow, and we'll also show you the quiz book creator that creates an actual quiz book from the content that you add to your website. But we'll show you those 2 files, and they come as free bonuses inside QuizSAAS Gold. But we'll show you those 2 exclusive bonuses tomorrow because they're included at no extra cost, but only if you grab QuizSAAS Gold. So that's the 2 bonuses that come with it we'll talk about tomorrow. Let's watch the video. So bear with me while I start this video. Hello and welcome to the demo of QuizSAAS Gold. We're inside the control panel for QuizSAAS Gold. This is the dashboard, and what we want to do is we want to go to Manage Quizzes, and inside Manage Quizzes, this is just the exact same as QuizSAAS Pro. You create your quiz. So I've already created quiz just to make this demo a little shorter. So I created a quiz, so we'll open that quiz. Inside this quiz, I created a quiz, and as you can see in here, I've created every single one of the options inside of QuizSAAS Gold. So I've done a multiple choice, a true or false, a fill in the blanks, a puzzle quiz, a right order quiz, and just some questions quiz. As you can see, they're all highlighted there. These all have already been created, and I've given the name Quiz 1. So what I'm going to show you is a new feature that is added in and is part of QuizSAAS Gold if you purchase QuizSAAS Gold. So let's look in Manage Quizzes. You'll now see there's a new option under Action here. Edit and delete are still there, but there's also, you can download the quiz as an HTML, which is a zipped HTML that you can then use in your websites or whatever. And to do that, you would just click on Download Quiz as HTML, and what you'll see is in here, it will download the file up here called Quiz Content, and if you go into that folder, you'll see a zip file that's called Quiz Content, and then it's just a matter of extracting that. So it's right click and extract all, and what it will do is it will extract it to a folder called Quiz Content, and inside that Quiz Content folder you'll see questions and answers. Now you would just copy this into wherever you upload your website to, so this would be the HTML pages for your website. So let's try the questions. So if you click on questions, you'll get there's round 1, and you'll see all the questions in there, and at the very bottom after round 6, which is all 6 rounds, you'll see in here that at the bottom of that you've now got a button already built into your HTML, where if you click there it will automatically let you see the answers. So that's all well and good, you see. So now you can split up the questions and the answers separately, whereas in QuizSAAS Pro the quiz and the answers were all on the one sheet as you sort of exported it using the export buttons. But we've now made it even better that we can now use it to collect leads and monetize your quiz. So let's show you that. So I'll go back into the QuizSAAS, and this next option under Actions is Download Quiz as HTML. Now I'm not going to do that just now, but I will show you the page. So if you click on Download Quiz as HTML, what it does is it opens up here so that you can enter in some custom HTML for your maybe autoresponder if you want to collect a lead first before you show them the answers, or if you want to make it a paid quiz, you can put your payment button details in here. I've also put in the bottom down here a footer called custom HTML, so you can actually add in your HTML for your footers. So like say your privacy policy, sort of cookie policy and other things in there, and maybe your support desk. But we'll show you that in operation in a minute. But before you do that, with this version where you're downloading the zip file, I'll show you how you would set it up, because there's a few things you have to do before you actually add in your custom HTML. So what I would say is you go into your control panel, whatever control panel is for your host, and you go into whatever file manager you're using. I'm using cPanel here for this, so I'm going to go into file manager. This is file manager for my GrowBiz Quest website, and I'm going to create a new directory to put my quiz in. So I'm going to double click public HTML, and I'm going to click on a new folder, and I'm going to click folder, and I'm just going to call this the same name as the quiz inside of the Quiz Saas program that I called it. So you would name it the name of your quiz, but I'm just going to call this quiz 1, and I'm going to create a new folder. Now there we can see that's the quiz 1 folder. So now we want to take a note of that location, which if you open it up, you see there's nothing in it just now. We're going to export the zip file and upload it here into your website. So there's quiz 1 is a directory, and obviously whatever the name of your domain is in quiz 1 will be where you'll need to take a note of. So take a note of that inside of a notepad. So in my case it's growbiz.quest/quiz1/ and then I'll be able to know the directory that I'm uploading the sort of answers and questions to. So let's now go back into the next thing you need to do. If you were setting it up for an autoresponder, the next thing you would do, this is if you were wanting to pick up a lead first, is go into your autoresponder, whichever one it may be, and if you can get the embed HTML code for your form, you can then add it into Quiz Saas Pro when you are exporting the zip file. So I'm using email Octopus for this case, and I've already created a form, so I'll show you that form. If I go in here and click on edit, you can see your autoresponder may be different, but it's more or less they use the same sort of things. So what you're really looking to do is set up some sort of form with some sort of text at the top that tells you what you're actually looking for. So I'm saying here, to get access to the quiz answers, please complete the details below, and I've selected first name and email address, and then I've made the submit button, get the quiz answers, click here. But also what I've done in the settings in your settings, you would need to do the same, is make sure that you're redirecting it to where you created that directory under your domain name. So it would be https // in my case growbiz.quest, but that would be whatever domain you upload, but that would be the domain that you created the quiz in. So my subdirectory was quiz1, and then it's going to be, you type in there answers.html, and obviously you would do that, and you can click on the consent check boxes and all that if you want, but I'm just going to leave this as it is. You'll know with your own autoresponder what settings you want to set up. So inside here I've now got that, and then it's just a matter of adding it to your website from the embed code. So I'm going to add this to my website, and there's the embed code I need, so I'm going to copy that embed code. I'm then going to go back into QuizSAAS Gold, and what I'm going to do once I'm in there is enter that code in here. And what I'm going to do, just to make sure it's on the center of the page, sometimes when you actually put in HTML into a form, it sometimes doesn't go to where you want it to go, and I want it to be in the center of the page. So I'm just going to put this slight code in here which says center in the American spelling, and at the back of the end of this I'm going to go back center /center, and that makes sure that the script and the sort of form is centered on the form that this zip file will create. I'm also going to put in here some custom footer. I've got a custom footers that I add to most of my websites, so I'm going to take this, I've got it saved onto Google Drive, so it's just going to copy this code here, which is my sort of support desk and whatnot. You'll see it in a minute. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go back into QuizSAAS Gold, and I'm going to paste this in here, and then I'm going to click on download zip file. Like we did before, click download zip file, and you'll see it, because down here it's downloaded onto my computer. This time it's given it the next one because we've already got quiz content, but if it's the first time you run it, it'll be quiz content. So we click on that folder, and we show the folder is in here. Now there's two ways we can do this. We can upload the zip file to your file manager and then extract it there, or you can do it like I'm doing here on my own computer. So I'm going to right click on here, and I'm going to extract all, and I'm going to show the extracted files when they're complete, and click on extract. And there we go, here's the questions and answers. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my file manager. As you can see, the directory is empty. I'm going to upload those files. I'm going to select the files, which is the two files, which is under downloads, and it's, which one is it? It was generate quiz content 1, which is this one, and I'm going to right click, shift and copy. I'm going to copy both these files. So I'm going to open the answers first, or the questions first. I'm going to open them, and that'll go green, and then I'm going to select the other one, which is the answers, and open them, and that's it up. That's it uploaded onto my website. Just to check, I'll go back in and look at quiz 1, and as you can see, here's the answers and the questions HTML, so we know that that's been done. So the next thing I want to do is, now that we've done that, when people go to the answers or the questions.html, so we'll put this in a browser. So I'll go into a new browser window, and I'll type in, you would type in your domain, which my domain is growbiz.quest. We put it into quiz1 directory, and we're looking for the questions.html, and then what we'll do is we'll hit enter, and this time we've now come up with the quiz questions. And if we go down to the bottom after the 6 rounds are there with all the questions, there's now a box in here where to get the answers they have to put in their name. So we'll try this. We'll just put my name in here and give myself an email address, 503@gmail.com, and we're going to click on here to get the quiz answers. But before I do that, you can see here it's put in the privacy policy, disclaimer, and the support desk for that footer HTML I put in as well. So, but let's click on here to get the answers. So once your user clicks on in here, you collect the email address and your autoresponder, and if you click here to get the answers, it then allows you to get the answers, and the people that fill in their name and email will be able to see the answers, and it gives them a thank you for taking the quiz. And then if you go back into your autoresponder, and let's look in here, and if I go into lists and we look at this quiz list, you'll see now I've got 1 subscriber, and if I click on that, you can see there it's picked up a subscriber. So that's how you would use QuizSAAS Gold to pick up a lead using the quiz that is created and downloading that zip file. Now, if you want to make a payment for the quiz, what I suggest you do is maybe get an embed code for a payment button. So I'm going to use PayPal in this situation. So I'm inside PayPal, and I'm inside PayPal buttons. So I'm going to just look at my buttons, and I'll show you what I've done. So just bear with me while I do that. So I'm inside PayPal, and I've already saved a button in here called Quiz Saas Answers, and I'm going to charge $1. You could obviously set up your buttons for whatever payment provider you use. It allows you to have an embed code for the button. So I'm going to edit this button and show you what you need to fill in. So obviously yours might be slightly different, but they're more or less what the same. So you'd have your product, your price, and then your ID if you want it, and whether you're US dollars or whatever
thing. Then you want a button, so I'm selected a large button here for PayPal. A buy now, I'm just wanting to select the button test. I'm just going to say buy now, use the buy now button. And then what you want to do is you want to go down here to optional settings and open that up. And down in these two boxes, which are in your payment provider, will have a similar thing where the redirect pages or redirect when somebody presses the button to what sort of that output they're going to get, or download if it was a download. In this case, it's going to be questions and answers. So you enter the web page address you'd like to redirect. So you already had that from the ones that we set up earlier, and if you set it up, you would, if your domain, it would be https:// your domain, the directory you set up, in my case quiz1, and then it's always going to be answers.html. And if somebody cancels the checkout, that will take them back to the questions page, which is the same directory and subdirectory and domain, but the questions.html file in this case. So once you set up your PayPal button, the next thing you want to do is I'll just say update the save button, and then what I'm going to do is you copy this code here, which is your form. So you'd copy your code, and then you'd go back to the Quiz Saas Pro, which is here. Go back to manage quizzes. You'd pick the quiz, so we'll pick the quiz, and then you're going to download it again as a zipped or gated version. So download here, and instead of the autoresponder like your email you put in here, you've now put in your PayPal button. But what I'd like to do before that is I would then go into the top in here, and what I would suggest you do is do a sort of this here, which is H2, which is just the type of heading. That's not backslash, we're just going to go H2 in here, and if you just copy exactly what I'm saying in front of your autoresponder code, this should work. H2, and then what would say to get the answers, please select. In this case it's a PayPal button, so I'm just going to say the buy now button. Now button below. And then I'm going to close the H2 by doing backslash H2. So H2 is just a sort of a heading size for the text, and you can see there, to get answers, please select the buy button below, and I'll just put a wee comma in there after answers. Just make it look a little bit better. I can put my footer in here again, so we'll do that. We'll go into the privacy and we'll copy this again. You have your own HTML for whatever footers you like. You could just create one like this if you don't have one, just using standard HTML creator to create an HTML. And then what you would do is you'd go back into here, and you would put this footer code in here, H2, and we also would, so you can see here, we're now got to get the answers, please select the buy now button below, H2, and what we'll put in here to make sure that it gets centered on the page like I did the last time, I'm just going to add in here center, and do a close the center here, and close the center here. We're then going to download the zip file. We'll go to the folder where the zip file is downloaded, right click on in here, extract all, extract, and now we want to take the questions this time and upload that to our file manager. So we'll go into the file manager again, and we'll go to quiz1, and we want to take out the questions and delete the questions from the original one that we used for the autoresponder with our email. So we'll take that one out, and we're going to upload the new one, which is select file, downloads, quiz content, and questions. Open that, and once it goes green, click on here. We should now have the two in here again. So now if we go to an incognito window, And if we type in the address of those questions, which is https://growbiz.quest quiz1 and questions.html, hit return. We've now got the quiz questions, and at the bottom you can now see there should be a centered Buy Now button, and the bit that we added in with it under the H2 heading to make it bold. To get the answers, please select the Buy Now button below, and if you click on Buy Now, it should then take you into PayPal or whichever button embed code you've used, whatever button provider you use, and you'll be able to then log into PayPal and pay the $1 to get the quiz answered. And just to go back to, and once you've done that, if you want to go back to manage quizzes, go back to manage quizzes. So that's how you will use QuizSAAS Gold to either set it up to collect a lead or to monetize it with a Buy Now button for whichever.
So there you go. That was a quick demo of QuizSAAS Gold and the things that it does. Do listen out and watch out for tomorrow's video, where we'll be talking about the WordPress plugins, so that when you buy or purchase QuizSAAS Gold, you'll unlock 2 incredible bonuses. First one's Quiz Ninja. It's a powerful WordPress plugin that lets you create multiple choice quizzes and related content for your WordPress site with ease. And there's also the PDF Book Creator, Quiz Book Creator. It's a second plugin that allows you to turn your quizzes into professional PDF books directly from your WordPress sites. That's right, 2 exclusive bonuses that come with QuizSAAS Gold, and they'll be available if you watch the video tomorrow, and they're available inside QuizSAAS Gold as a bonus. So if you want to visit the sales page once they are actually sort of launched on the 17th of June, do have a look at the link that's going along the bottom. That will take you to the front end, which is Sales SaaS Pro, when you'll be able to read more about the features that are available inside Quiz SaaS Pro, and also you'll see the bonuses that are available, and also a wee bit more about what's available with QuizSAAS. So thanks for listening. I've kept the video hopefully a wee bit shorter today. It was a bit long yesterday. And until tomorrow, until we show you the Quiz Ninja WordPress plugins that go with QuizSAAS Gold, bye for now.
In the competitive landscape where entrepreneurs, marketers, and content creators thrive on engagement and innovative monetization strategies, QuizSAAS Gold emerges as the ultimate solution for quiz creation. This enhanced version of Quiz Saas Pro provides a comprehensive, all-in-one platform dedicated to transforming your quiz ideas into engaging, interactive, and revenue-generating assets. Unlocking the potential of quizzes. Quizzes have become a powerful tool for capturing attention, gathering leads, and driving profits. QuizSAAS Gold empowers users to create quizzes across various niches in mere minutes. The platform caters to a diversified audience, including marketers seeking to engage users and capture leads, coaches aiming to provide interactive learning experiences, content creators looking to boost audience interaction, entrepreneurs who wish to explore additional revenue streams through quiz monetization. QuizSAAS Gold stands out due to its exceptional features. Versatile quiz creation. Users can create 6 different types of quizzes tailored to their brand's needs. This flexibility allows for adaptability across various marketing campaigns, lead generation efforts, educational purposes, and even fun social media challenges. Seamless integration. The ability to export quizzes as fully functional HTML files enhances usability, enabling users to effortlessly embed them within websites, blogs, landing pages, and membership sites. This seamless integration promotes an uninterrupted user experience. Monetization capabilities. QuizSAAS Gold sets itself apart by allowing content creators to monetize their quizzes effectively through gated content. Users are prompted to provide an email or make a small payment to access answers, turning quizzes from mere engagement tools into veritable revenue streams. This feature is particularly beneficial for building email lists or charging users for premium content. Get started with QuizSAAS Gold today. QuizSAAS Gold is your go-to platform for creating, sharing, and monetizing high-quality quizzes. Whether you want to boost your email list, provide a paid experience, or simply engage your audience, our platform gives you everything you need in one easy-to-use package.